Today's movie is 3 hours and 35 minutes long. We are out here for that. It is called The Brutalist, and including adverts, it's going to be a good 4 hours. 4 hours sat in there. I can watch long films. I've watched plenty of 3 hours. Obviously, there's a 4 hour Zack Snyder movie that I watched, Justice League. I can watch 3 hour movies, 3.5 hours, even this one. 4 hours including adverts. I'm 10 minutes late though. I did just book the ticket and there was no one else in there. It's IMAX as well. I'm just like, are they going to run the film just for me? Wow, I feel so special. It stars Adrian Brody and Felicity Jones. Adrian Brody plays like an actual architect that actually existed. It takes place in post-war World War II, 1947. They escape Europe and they move to America, and they witness the birth of modern America, and they find a very rich client, a rich mysterious client that changes their lives. I think the architect's name is Laszlo Toth, I think. But yeah, it's rated highly, it's got good reviews, but it's very long. But again, I can watch long films. I hope it's good. I'm gonna go to the toilet because I don't like missing any part of the film. Hope I don't. I've not drank anything today. Get my nachos and then watch the film. It's currently 10 minutes. It's 4 o'clock, 10 minutes after start time. I think I talked about it, how they're not showing it here. They're showing it only in the city. I'm just like, how dare you? But then they're showing it this week. They showed it a week or 2 late over here, which I'm very glad by. So yeah, let me go and watch it. I'm looking forward to it in an empty cinema. There's a plane right now. These nachos were just poured in like just now, so they're quite hot. Love it, bloody love it. It really is like this IMAX. There really is no one here. There's no one here. No man, that is.
What's the situation?
The police are reporting that armed terrorists attacked the Israeli athletes.
There's a hostage situation going on right now in the Olympic Village.
It's my house today. Yeah.
These are local cops doing things they have never done before.
Making broadcast history. More people have seen this than watch Armstrong land on the moon.
Just me and the screen. Personal private IMAX screening, and I didn't have to pay for it. I mean, I paid $5 for the IMAX and $5 for the nachos, but still. Got a cinema membership, so I get movies for free. But if it's IMAX, it's £5 per IMAX film. Still £5. The whole place to myself. Love it. It's looking great for a date, actually. Yeah, I haven't been matching with anyone. I got a match last week, but she unmatched, so yeah, that's my life.
Of course, as unlimited members. Of course.
Projector's up there. That's the last
Unlimited
advert
cinema
before
with
film
no
starts.
booking
Well,
fee.
I'll see you on the other side.
Really
Hopefully I need
great
no toilet
discounts.
breaks.
All
Oh, they have an intermission. I just went toilet. Movie is good so far. It's rated 18, which is quite because most movies in England, like, you have some extreme violence, gore, a lot of blood, people's heads being chopped off. It's only a 15. This is an 18. For something to be an 18 in England, it's got to be like, got to have some really brutal things, shall we say. There's no violence in this, but there is a lot of like nudity, explicit stuff, so I think that's where the rating comes from, and I can understand why, some of the scenes near the start especially. Good movie so far, good story. I'm very intrigued, and yeah, I don't think it's even been halfway through the runtime yet, so I don't know if this intermission is part of the runtime, because it might be. If it is, then fair enough, but yeah, there's still like over 2 hours left, so I'm just curious about where this is going. But yeah, see you on the other side again. Oh, there you go, I watched it. Right, so that movie was good. It was good. So it's not, as far as I know, it's not based on a true story. It's based on actual people, like Laszlo Toth is his actual architect, and him and his wife, like Felicity Jones, they play actual people that existed, but it's like a fictionalized story based on them, and the other characters, I'm pretty sure, like, there's this rich guy, Van Buren, I think his name is, that's an actual person too, so there are people in this that are based on real people, but apparently the story is fictionalized. So I was like very intrigued about the lore behind this, not the lore, but like the story behind it, and I googled quite a lot during the credits, I'm just like, oh, this is quite interesting. A lot of information here. But yeah, essentially the story is about relationships, ambitions, the American dream, about making a new life. There's a lot of messages in here about different things. There are some scenes that are brutal. Yeah, there's a lot of like there's stuff like drug use, there's nudity, there's violence. Like in the film, he's like an alcoholic and like a drug addict, and like serious drugs like that involve needles. I'm just like, after the film, I just googled like, was Davidoff a drug addict? And like there's a lot of articles about like different things about how the Brutalist isn't actually based on like, it's not like an exact story. It's more about a message about ambition and relationships, about talent, money, and ambition. He moves to America. He moves separate from his wife because they get separated during the war. So his wife joins him later along with his niece, and they join like after the intermission. So there's a while without them in the movie. But he tries to make a life for him in America, and he happens to stumble across this rich guy that wants him to build something for him, and that sets him off. But this rich guy and his rich family, they are not the most genuine people, and let's just say things get darker as it goes along. Things start dark as well, but they get dark as their relationship does turn sour, and things do go quite badly in different aspects. There's violence, there's sexual violence, there's a lot of brutal things in this. I don't think that's why it's called The Brutalist, but there are some brutal things in this. But yeah, I was wondering why it was called an 18, and I kind of understand why now, because of the themes in it and what things that happened in it. It was really well acted, really well acted. So I'm not surprised it won awards with the performances in this film, especially by Adrian, especially by him. Felicity, I think, as well, and other characters too. The rich family did some good jobs there. I definitely have some questions about certain characters, about their endings, because the way the film is structured. And at the end, you see a clip of, I think, well, not the actual guy, but like it seems like there was a clip of like an actual person speaking. But yeah, there's not much else I can say, I guess. But it's an interesting film. And I thought I thought 3 hours 35 minutes. I thought I would feel it. I didn't feel it. There was like no action in it. It was all drama, dialogue, a little bit of violence, brutal violence, drug use, etc. But it was a very slow movie. I never once felt that 3 hours 35 minutes. It just flew by. So it was a good film, and I liked it. So I'll give it an 8 out of 10. Would I watch it again? Yes, but not like on a consistent basis. But yeah, it is an interesting film, and it's something that makes me want to research more and more. But yeah, also I forgot to mention the main characters. They play Jewish Hungarian refugees that moved to America as well. I don't know why I didn't mention that at the start, but yeah, I forgot to mention that important detail. So yeah, there's like also like dialogues and scenes about like Israel and creation of Israel, stuff like that. So yeah, there's a lot of political stuff. But yeah, 8 out of 10. Film was good. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And at the start of this vlog, we were out here. Now we are out of here. Goodbye.